Hello and welcome to part 2 of my experience of the Frozen More dynamic event. So I'm starting to get a bit more used to the fight now. I'm able to figure out how to get in a bit closer without getting damaged and take a few hits, or give a few hits to the Shaman Chief. There's still not that many people have joined in the fight yet. Well, that will soon change. Still having to be careful not to get hit, so I carry on doing a bit of running back, which might seem a bit silly, but it's better than dying all the time and having to waypoint back. And the good thing about the skills I've noticed is that their recharge times don't seem that long. I mean, they're not all very, very quick, but they're not all desperately long. So I'm able to use the dash ability as often as I need to. So we've got a few more people joined in now. And you can see this person with the gun who's shooting. I'm not sure if you just noticed, but they had a down arrow next to their name. That means that they've been leveled down basically to be the right level for this fight. So they're probably a higher level. And you probably notice as well that it's quite hard for a melee character to get in and hit the Shaman Chief. So maybe that's one thing about this fight that might not be so great. Like my friend, he was not a warrior. I forgot the other name. It's a bit like a paladin type job. Oh, why can't I remember? I've forgotten, but you know what I mean, and you can have a go at me for not remembering. But I think that character can use a staff or a scepter as well, or something, and that can do sort of ranged attacks. But I mean, when you're quite low level in the game, you probably don't have that many weapons. You're just getting used to using a few to start with. Like I'm using my axe and I've got a longbow. It wasn't until the last day of the beta when I bought 2 more weapons. So yeah, we're knocking some health down on the Shaman Chief. It's quite good when he gets to 50% health, so watch out for that. Very hard to get close to him. At the moment anyway. Lots of unconscious people about. I did die a few times during this fight. But I think I cut that out of this video. Yay! Brown bear. Is that my brown bear? Yeah, brown bear went and gave him a few hits before he died. At least brown bear doesn't necessarily have to waypoint. So we've got even more people joined in with the fight. Quite a few ranges. I noticed when I went to the Norn area, because I started as a human, and I noticed when I went to the Norn area that there's quite a lot of rangers around. fighting to survive, and I'm waiting for that ability number 3 to become full, because that ability commands my pet to raise me. So I just used it, but at the same time the shaman chief knocked my pet out, so it got interrupted. So I need to wait for it to recharge again so I can get him to raise me again. Will I be able to do it? Oh no. Shaman chief got angry. He feared me, so he finished me off. Silly brown bear standing in the red ring of death. So yeah, at this point I think my friend was thinking, oh, there's no way I can get close to this, so I'm going to do something else for a bit. So you'll see him in a bit taking part in a different dynamic event, or event should I say. Can you see him just through the gap there? Landstalker Baleoce. There he is, just taking part in that event. So that's a good thing about this game. You know, if there's an event that you're not enjoying that much, then you can just find another one to take part in, or one that perhaps suits your character more, until you get used to doing the other event. Okay, so I think the shaman chief is almost at 50% health. A few more people attacking. It's getting quite good now. So it's not hordes of people attacking where you can't see anything going on because of all the effects, but there's, you know, just enough so you can see what's going on, but to keep the shaman chief on his toes. And there you go. He's changed form at 50%. He's not as strong now, so he's not doing as many red rings of death, but he's still a challenge. And there's a ranger ability that I quite like, or ranger skill. I think it's some kind of spirit that you summon, and you can see these white rings on the ice. That's where the spirit gets summoned, and I think it offers some sort of protection. I didn't use that ability. I didn't spend any points on that ability, but I looked at it on my abilities list, or skills list. So some of the rangers are using that, as you can see. Looks like it's giving us HP or health. So I'll make sure I equip that skill next time. Spend some points on it. Everyone's getting in there. I think I probably shouted to my friend at this point and said, "Come on, die, you can get in and kill him now." He's weak. But you can see there's oh, that's it, guardian. That's the word I was thinking of, guardian. There's a guardian here who's got like a staff or something, and even he can't get close, so he's had to use his staff to sort of, you know, throw spells at it. So that person's probably done this fight before, so they remember how hard it was. When you first come up to doing this boss, it's like, whoa. Just one-shotting me, what's going on? All the other bosses didn't do that. Shaman chief. I think we've got you now. Oh, I stood in the red ring of death. What am I doing? Oh, the red ring isn't as potent at the moment, so it's all good. This was fun. Would you call this a Zerg? I don't know. I mean, we're only all level 10, around level 10, and I guess you can see that I'm just bashing button 1. I mean, when I do bash other buttons as well, or press, I shouldn't say bash. But yeah. My other two abilities don't really count because ability number 3, or skill number 3, that's for the pet. It does more damage if the pet attacks, but my pet keeps dying. So. Yay! We killed the shaman chief. Woo! I got a gold medal. I even managed to revive my pet just before it died, so we could both attack it for the last HP together. Okay, and there you have it. I hope you enjoyed watching that fight, and I suggest you take part in it during the next beta or at the launch if you're going to play it at launch. That makes me laugh. It would be nice if we had, I don't know, a nice reward at the end of that boss. But, well, I guess it was only level 10 thing. I'm sure there's better rewards for the high level bosses. Watch this now. we encourage that other person to take part in our stupidity. Okay, guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you're enjoying watching all my Guild Wars 2 beta videos. I'm hoping to upload a few more quite shortly.